Welcome to Fueling Growth, Marketing for Auto Repair Shops. I'm your host, Zane Taylor, and today I'm thrilled to be joined by Faith Elliott. We're teammates at the same shop marketing firm, and this episode is all about maximizing seasonal opportunities so you capture more calls and cars without crushing your margins or your team. Seasonal surges are predictable. Tax refund season, pre-summer road trips, AC and overheating spikes, back to school, first freeze and winterization, holiday travel, and the first rain driving break and tire demand. The shops that win have a plan long before the phones start ringing. How do you recommend owners identify their specific peaks using data, and what signals should they watch to know when to spin up campaigns and staffing? Start with the local market first.
Great question. I start with 12 to 24 months of data and plot 3 lines by week: car count, average repair order, and inbound calls or form leads. Pull it from your POS, call tracking, and Google Search Console so you can overlay search interest for terms like AC repair, brake service, batteries, and tires. You'll see patterns that mirror your region's rhythms: tax refund spikes in February through April, pre-summer road trip inspections in May, AC and overheating June through August, back-to-school safety checks late August, first freeze batteries and coolant in October or November, holiday travel in December, and first rain break and tire surges whenever storms land. Add operational signals, average lead time to appointment, missed calls, and unbooked estimates. When those trend up for 2 weeks, that's your cue to start preloading capacity and launch creative before demand peaks.
I love that you're combining marketing signals with operational ones. Too many shops stare at last week's car count and miss the early tells. We recommend a dashboard that shows rolling 7-day missed calls, booking rate, average lead time to appointment, and searches for seasonal services in your zip code. Pair that with a weather watch list for first freeze, heat advisories, and major rain systems so you can pull the trigger earlier. If lead time creeps past 2 days and missed calls tick up, it's time to add hours, turn on ads, and push a promotion. That brings us to planning. The antidote to chaos is a seasonal calendar that spells out creative, budget, staffing, and inventory by month. Walk through how you build a 12-month plan that shops can execute.
I build a 12-month seasonal calendar in one sheet that every department can read. Each month has the campaign theme, primary services, the offer or bundle, target ARO, media budgets by channel, landing page URL, UTM tags, and the operational plan. We include staffing notes like extended hours, overtime caps, and a triage lane for quick jobs. Inventory targets list batteries, wipers, refrigerant, coolant, common tires, and fluids, plus vendor SLAs and reorder points. For timing, I add a prep window 6 to 8 weeks out for creative, inventory, and hiring, launch 3 to 4 weeks out, and an optimization checklist for daily tweaks during the peak. Finally, there's a post-peak section for thank yous, review requests, and next appointment nudges. If you're multi-location, copy the core creative, but localize dates, weather cues, and budgets by actual demand signals for each location.
That calendar becomes the heartbeat of the shop. When marketing, advisors, and the parts counter are all looking at the same playbook, you avoid the whiplash of last-minute ideas that the floor can't fulfill. I like a weekly stand-up during peak prep where we confirm creative status, add go live, inventory receipts, and staffing changes, plus a red, yellow, green score for capacity. Let's talk offers, because the right positioning fills the schedule without racing to the bottom. Seasonal promotions should sell value, certainty, and safety. How do you structure bundles like pre-trip inspections, AC checks, winter safety, and back-to-school car care so they convert, anchor price expectations, and set up ethical upsells that protect margins on labor and parts, and financing options?
Value beats discounts. I build bundles that feel complete, with a clear checklist and a transparent price anchor. Examples: pre-trip inspection with road test, fluids top-off, tire pressure set, brake pad measurement, battery and charging test, and a digital inspection report. AC performance check with vent temp reading, pressure check, UV dye leak screen, and cabin filter assessment. Winter safety package with battery test, coolant freeze point, wipers, tire tread depth, and heater check. Back-to-school car care with brakes, tires, lights, and maintenance schedule review. List what's included, show the standard price, then price the bundle for value and clarity. Offer good, better, best tiers to upsell parts quality without discounting labor. For bigger approvals, pair the promotion with same as cash financing and text to apply links so sticker shock doesn't stall ethical, safety-driven repairs, plus warranty framing.
Totally agree. Two additional pricing levers. Protect labor and price to capacity. During peaks, keep labor at full rate and let the bundle create perceived savings by including inspections or small parts. If your schedule is jammed, raise the introductory price a touch or cap the offer per day to preserve throughput. Also, anchor diagnostics intelligently. For example, charge a fair AC diagnostic with a promise to credit it toward repair if approved the same day. That weeds out tire kickers while removing friction for buyers. On financing, surface it early at the counter and in ads with threshold messaging like repairs over a certain amount may qualify. It normalizes approvals, increases ARO, and helps guests say yes to safety work.
Local SEO should reflect the season. Update Google Business Profile with a seasonal post, featured products for your bundles, and any temporary hours. Add the seasonal services to the services section with plain language descriptions and prices when appropriate. On your site, create evergreen seasonal pages, AC repair, pre-trip inspections, winterization, batteries, brakes, and tires. Then refresh the hero, FAQs, and offer blocks before each peak. Mark up those pages with service and offer schema. Include location details and add fresh photos matching the live campaign. Use GBP Q&A proactively. Post and answer timely questions like, do you stock batteries today? How long for an AC check? Or do you have loaner cars? Ensure NAPI consistency on every flyer and postcard you send so offline promotions reinforce local rankings and conversions. Swap cover photos to seasonal imagery and pin current posts on GBP.
That playbook consistently boosts discovery and conversion rates, especially when the creative on GBP, the website, and ads match. One small ad, update categories and attributes seasonally too. Things like air conditioning service, hybrid repair, financing, shuttle, and same-day appointments, so you surface for more queries. Now, on paid media, timing is everything. We like to ramp search and local services ads ahead of weather changes and adjust copy to match intent. For example, AC not blowing cold deserves different ad text than full AC replacement. Walk us through your media mix for peaks, how you shift budgets as demand builds, and where meta fits for awareness and retargeting and frequency caps.
For peaks, I lead with intent. Google search and local services ads capture ready-to-book traffic on terms like AC repair, compressor replacement, brake pads, battery testing, and tire installation near me. Use call extensions, structured snippets for warranties and financing, and site links to seasonal landing pages. Turn on call-only ads during rush hours. Layer weather triggers via automated rules. When forecasted highs exceed 90 or the freeze hits, boost bids and budgets by location. Meta drives awareness and retargeting. Run short video and carousel ads that mirror the seasonal bundle, target a 3 to 7 mile radius, and build audiences from website visitors, lead forms, and your customer list. Keep frequency caps tight and rotate creative weekly. Shift 20 to 30% of spend 1 to 2 weeks before demand to pre-fill the pipeline. Then optimize daily based on cost per booked job.
Strong plan. I'll add 2 quick optimizations. First, adjust bids by proximity. Traffic within 3 miles often books at the highest rate, so bid up close-in users and tighten radius when phones are slammed. Second, align ad schedules to coverage. If advisors stop answering at 6, don't pay for calls at 7. For LSA, dispute mismatched calls and reviews quickly to protect visibility. On the nurture side, email and SMS can fill gaps and reduce no-shows when peaks hit. Segmenting matters, as does timing. How do you structure lists and cadences for active customers, deferred work, fleets, and lapsed clients? And what's your approach to limited time reminders with direct tap-to-book links that advisors can manage, and how do you prevent fatigue?
I segment 4 ways. Active customers get seasonal education plus an easy booking link. Send a primer 2 to 3 weeks before the peak, a reminder the week of, and a last chance note with limited spots. Deferred work receives a personalized nudge tied to the season. Hey, that battery you deferred in spring is at higher risk during the first freeze, with a tap-to-book link and financing mention. Fleets prefer early morning SMS and email with priority scheduling language. Lapsed clients see a comeback offer with social proof and a low-friction inspection. Keep SMS short, include business name, hours, and opt-out, and cap at 2 texts per month. Use dynamic fields for vehicle, due service, and location. And fire missed appointment reminders 2 hours after no-shows. Follow with thank you and next appointment scheduled.
Great cadence. None of this works if booking is clunky. Update the homepage hero with the seasonal banner and route clicks to a dedicated landing page that repeats the offer, shows what's included, displays reviews, and answers FAQs. Put a fast online scheduler above the fold, show promise times, and offer chat or text for guests who prefer messaging. Make sure mobile speed is excellent and forms are slim. Connect every ad, email, and SMS link with UTM tags, and use call tracking numbers that map per campaign so you can attribute booked jobs. If you're offering financing, mention it on the landing page with a pre-qualification link. Advisors should see the same offer in their script and appointments view.
Operational readiness makes or breaks peaks. Start by modeling capacity. How many inspection slots and how many repair hours you can realistically produce per day by tech skill. Pre-block bays for high-demand services, and set a quick lane triage for wipers, batteries, and inspections so heavy work keeps moving. Extend hours temporarily and publish them everywhere. Use digital vehicle inspections to speed approvals, include clear photos and severity levels, and enable text-to-pay to free bays faster. For inventory, stock fast movers, Group 24 and 35 batteries, common tire sizes, wipers, refrigerant, coolant, oil, and filters, and set reorder points with vendor SLAs in writing. At the front desk, use seasonal scripts and checklists, plus an upsell matrix that prioritizes safety items first, then convenience items. Close every ticket by pre-booking the next maintenance visit and noting any deferred work with a due-by date. Assign one person as capacity captain to rebalance schedules and vendor calls twice daily. Offer shuttle, rideshare credits, or loaners occasionally.
Those operational guardrails keep the customer experience smooth while protecting throughput. To amplify demand locally, pair digital with community touchpoints. Co-promote with schools on back-to-school safety checks, team up with a popular car wash for bundled offers, and set up a referral loop with towing companies ahead of first freeze or first rain spikes. For neighborhoods with HOA newsletters or farmers markets, get your seasonal checklist into those channels. Use EDDM direct mail to carrier routes within 3 miles, featuring a clear value bundle, QR code to the landing page, and your exact NAP to maintain consistency. In-store, put sidewalk signs, window clings, and counter displays that match the digital creative, plus a simple financing explainer. Make it obvious everywhere what to do next. Track redemptions with unique URLs and call numbers.
During peaks, social proof is fuel. Accelerate review requests with a post-visit text that links directly to your preferred platform and mentions the seasonal service by name, AC performance check, or winter safety package, so future searchers see relevant proof. Feature those testimonials on the seasonal landing page and pin one as a GBP update. Also, seed and answer GBP Q&A with timely info like, do you have batteries in stock today? What's the typical turnaround? Or do you offer shuttle? On staffing, cross-train techs so you can flex between inspections and heavy work. Line up part-time help for the front desk and offer overtime strategically. Stagger lunches to keep phones covered. For multi-location operations, share the core creative and scripts, but localize offers to microclimates and school calendars, and allocate budgets based on each store's demand signals and lead time thresholds. Centralize hiring pipelines and float techs between nearby stores when needed most.
Excellent points on social proof and staffing flexibility. To keep score during peaks, watch a short list of KPIs daily. Calls answered versus missed, booking rate, car count, ARO, average lead time to appointment, technician efficiency, ad ROAS, cost per booked job, and review volume and ratings. Anchor execution to a timeline, prep 6 to 8 weeks out for creative, inventory, and staffing, launch 3 to 4 weeks out, optimize daily during the surge, and follow up 1 to 2 weeks after with thank yous, next appointment nudges, and referral asks. Retention is the win after the rush. Enroll first-timers into maintenance memberships, call on deferred work, and pre-book the next visit before they leave. That's our show. Thanks for listening to Fueling Growth, where we turn marketing into more calls and cars season after season. Subscribe and share. See you next time.